So the Chazon Ish continues after telling us that our emunah requires, to acquire emunah, we have to work on our character traits. To acquire bitachon, first and foremost, we have to know what it is. Next, he says, וכאשר האדם נפגש במקרה אשר לפי הנוהג שבעולם, צפויה אליו סכנה מדרכי הטבע, לפחוד מטבעת העולם, וכשת רוחו ירפאו, מלזכור שאין המקרא אדוניה לנו ושאין מעצור לאדוני, ומלהושיעו ולהכין מסבבים שיחליפו את כל המסובבים. Translation: when a person encounters an event that according to the ways of the world involves a personal danger to him, Shem Yishmo, it's natural to fear the ways of the world. Somebody just ran into big Rottweiler, nice pit bull, without a leash, and he's drooling, and his eyes are red, and you look like lunch, nice hamburger, just no bun. Scary. Nazi shows up, guns blazing, scary. Natural way of the world. You'd be scared. IRS letter shows up in your mail on a Friday afternoon, right before Shabbat, telling you if you don't pay us X amount of money, we're taking over your property within 30 days. You can't even address the letter because Shabbat's about to come. You can't even afford the lawyer, needless to say, pay the bill. Scary. Natural ways of the world, it's scary to have all of these different things. A disease that no one can see, understand, or cure runs into the world, and the news is simply telling us everyone's going to die. In so many words. Scary. His intense feelings weaken his resolve to remember that we do not live by chance, and that there is nothing stopping the Almighty from saving him from arranging causes that will change the outcome. A person can stare at the danger in the face and suddenly become stupefied. Not scared, just stupid. Everything he learned, everything she learned her whole life. She went to shiurim, she read books, he read books, he finished this, he completed this. But at the moment of this scary little monster, or big monster, everything is gone. Why? You're staring death in the face. Chazon Ish tells us, what's the solution? Simple. You may not be able to remember all of the beautiful chidushim that you had on Sefer Bereshit and Shemot, and all of the beautiful chidushim that you had on the Shas, and all of the wonderful lectures that you gave or wanted to give, and all of the wonderful dinners you had where you said Dvar Torah and a Sipurei Hasidim. You're not going to remember all that. You only have to remember one thing. We don't live by chance. Nothing happens for no reason. Nothing. Everything in this world, whether it's a virus that affects 8 billion people, or it's a corrupt presidential election, or it's a stock market that goes up for no reason, or it's something as simple as not being able to find your shoe in the morning, or it's your kid failing his test, Or it's your wife saying, honey, we need to talk, without telling you what. And you're only going to find out at 8 p.m. Because she told you this at 8 in the morning when you were on the way to work. So the whole day you're, what does she want to talk about? What's going on? Pray the whole day, goes to the big Knesset 5 times. Became an Arab for a day. He thinks if he's going to praise more, maybe he's going to change the topic. Little does he know that by the time he shows up to the house, he says, honey, what happened? Oh, I don't know, I forgot. I just want to talk to you about something. I forgot. What? What do you mean you forgot? I don't know. It was something, but I don't know. I'll tell you. What do you mean? I've been thinking about it the whole day. What do you mean you forgot? Oh, I'm sorry, honey. I didn't mean to scare you. It was something funny I saw on the news. On the news, I saw it. I want to talk to you about it. Oh, I forgot. Oh. And he thinks maybe the 5 prayers for the day helped him. Nothing happens by chance. Nothing happens by chance. The toothache you have doesn't happen by chance. Why? HaKadosh Baruch Hu decided, you know what? You haven't visited the dentist's office in a while. I'm going to send you there. See what happens. What do you mean? Doesn't Hashem want me to study all day? No. Not today. He wants you to go to the dentist. But isn't the Torah better? Sure. Not for you though. You have to go to the dentist instead. Why? Kadosh Baruch Hu decided. Nothing happens by chance. Nothing. Nothing happens by chance. At the moment where fear is staring you in the face, that's the only thing the Chazon Ish is telling you. Remember that at least. Why? Once you remember that, that's like a seed that grows into a huge forest. Well, now that you realize everything doesn't happen by chance, wait, hold on a second. So what else does the Torah say? What else? What else? What else? You can start building from there. Never say, he did this to me, she did this to me. Never say, Lama. Why? Because the Pasuk says, Lama yomru hagoyim. Why? The Goyim ask. A Jew doesn't ask Lama, doesn't ask why. A Jew says, Ma. What? What does Hashem want from me here? Not Lama. We don't ask Lama on the Torah. We don't ask, why did HaKadosh Baruch Hu decide that we have to keep Shabbat? Why did HaKadosh Baruch Hu decide that you have to keep family purity? We don't ask questions like that. He's HaKadosh Baruch Hu, he can do whatever he wants. That's the answer. You don't like it? Too bad. We don't ask Lama. We ask Ma. Ma is, what does Hashem want from me? What does Hashem want me to do here? What? Ma. Just remove the Lama, the Lamed. When a person understands this, problems suddenly change. Not that they disappear, but suddenly you can deal with them differently. You start accepting them differently. You don't say, why is Hashem making me feel bad today? But rather, what is Hashem telling me here? What do I need to fix? Because if a Kadosh Baruch Hu is sending you a test, that means he still thinks about you. He still cares about you. Et Hashem yoav, Hashem yochiach. The ones that Hashem loves are those that he rebukes. What is it like? Imagine there are 2 boys, brothers. One of them, born a gangster. At 1 year old, he already broke half the house. By 3 years old, they already started calling the cops on him. At 4 years old, the family stopped saying to people, listen, don't tell us what he broke in your house. We're sorry ahead of time. By 5 years old, they want to send him to jail. The other one, cute little peanut, does everything that the parents say. He's good in school. He says, yes, ma'am. He says, yes, sir. He does everything he's supposed to do, doesn't answer back, doesn't talk back. But one day, school sends a letter, the second one, the good one, Yaakov. failed the test. Or his grades are down. He used to be 190 student, now he's like 80. We feel there's something wrong. The kid comes home, happy-go-lucky little kid. Suddenly the father grabs him. What's the matter with you? How dare you get an 85 on your test? What, we don't feed you? We don't take care of you? And starts rebuking the kid as if he's Esav. All at the same time, Esav over there behind them is breaking the house, hanging off the chandelier. Ooh! No one says nothing. The little kid says, Abba, I don't understand. This guy's hanging off the chandelier. He's selling coke on the side. He's 6 years old only. What do you want from me? I got an 85 on the test. Why are you yelling at me? Does anybody have an answer of why he's yelling at the second one, at Yaakov? Why is he yelling at Yaakov?
Because Yaakov is obviously in a higher level, so the father has higher expectations.
Why is he on a higher level?
Because he's more organized and he's Yaakov and he's on.
So what's the point of yelling at him?
He's going against his nature more.
What's the point of yelling? What is he going to get out of yelling at him? What is he going to get out of rebuking him?
Scaring him.
For what? What is that going to do? Scaring him? Say boo!
Shake him up.
Why? Why do I need to scare him?
So you can think about why it became like that and do better.
Ah, there you go. Heads the answer. Yaakov is still fixable. He's still fixable. There's still something to fix. He's saying, listen, kid, you are a 100 student. You're a tzaddik. Now you're falling off a little bit. Let me shake you up a little bit so you can fix yourself. Because there's something to fix. There's no point of fixing Esav. He's a lost cause. When HaKadosh Baruch Hu gives you tests, what is he saying to you? He's saying there's still something to fix, Habibi. If he didn't give you a test, then you should cry. Then you should say, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, what happened? Where's the relationship we have? If HaKadosh Baruch Hu makes everything crystal clear for you, everything is great, you got everything you want, that's a problem. Why? Only one person got that. Not even a person, the snake. Hashem said to the serpent, to the snake, he said, here, take all the panasah you want. You could eat everything. Everything that tastes like dust to you. Just don't pray to me. I don't want to talk to you anymore. If HaKadosh Baruch Hu is not giving you problems, that means HaKadosh Baruch Hu is not thinking about you. There's nothing to fix. You're a lost cause, Hashem Yishmor. If HaKadosh Baruch Hu is giving you tests, that means there's something to fix. He still has hope in you.